guys, it's Sav here. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a very popular dim sum dessert called fried sesame balls. They're pretty easy and straightforward to make. I love dim sum. It is just, if you are a foodie and you just love food, it's just little tidbits, different things you can order all at once. It's so fun to enjoy with a group of people. And some of my favorites are Chinese broccoli, which I will also be doing a tutorial for that to add to my fun and new dim sum series that I will be launching at Eat Now, Cry Later. So yes, so fried sesame balls today I will be working on or showing you guys how to make steamed Chinese broccoli, which is one of my favorites, the steamed rice rolls, and what else? I will be doing a pork shumai, and whatever else. I want you guys to leave me a comment down below and tell me what are some of your favorites and what would you like to see me make for you. And I will tell you this, I don't eat chicken feet. Stop, don't eat the chicken feet. Don't ask me to make it, don't ask me how to do it, because I will not show you. It scares me. They look like they'll just claw at you the moment you put it in your mouth, so I'm not down with that. So keep watching and I'll show you guys how to make this crunchy on the outside yet soft and chewy on the inside fried sesame balls.
So you want to start by making your filling. This is about 8 ounces of split and peeled mung bean, and you want to wash it until the water runs completely clear. A couple of times, 3 to 4 times, wash it, dump it out, get new water, wash it again. And then after that, you want to go ahead and after you've completely drained it, you want to add in 2 cups of warm water and then just steam it in your rice pot just like normal. So my mung bean filling is done steaming. I am now going to add in some salt. Now you want to add in your castor sugar. All castor sugar is white granulated sugar that has been processed or pulsed until nice and smooth. You can use a food processor or your Ninja, whatever, it all works. Then you want to add in your sweetened coconut and then just mix well, mash it. I start off with a potato masher. And then I end up I switch and use some kind of mixing spoon, or in this case, a rice spoon, my bad. Now, to save me some time, I'm using a melon baller to scoop out the filling. I actually prefer to do these by hand because I prefer less filling than what the melon baller gives me. Set these aside or put it in the fridge. And for the dough, I'm taking some glutinous rice flour and I'm putting it in a large mixing bowl. Then you want to go ahead and add in some of your rice flour as well. Now you want to add in 1 bag of this is actually a French baking powder. And I also add in some salt. Mix well. In a separate, smaller mixing bowl, I have here some granulated sugar. To this sugar, I'm going to add in some warm water. And this is about 2 cups, and then just whisk it really well until the sugar has completely dissolved. To our sugar water mixture, I'm adding in some mashed potato flakes. These are just any box, potato flakes that you can find at your grocery store or American grocery store, and just whisk it until the potato flakes have dissolved. Then you want to go ahead and add in your wet ingredients into your dry ingredients. I add in a little bit at a time at first. Give it all a little mix, and then you want to proceed and go ahead and add in the rest of your wet ingredients into your dough as well. So for starters, you want to use like a spatula or a wooden spoon to mix this all together. Once most of the liquid has incorporated into the dough, you want to go ahead and just get in there and start using your hands. That is going to be your best tool for this. So originally, I started off with 2 cups of warm water for this. From then on out, as you're kneading, you want to add in a tablespoon of water at a time. Don't overdo it, less is more. So here, total, I've added in about 2 cups plus 3 tablespoons of warm water. This time, sometimes I do a little bit less, so it all depends on the day and the temperature and everything. So to test your dough to see if it's the right or proper consistency, you need to take off like a golf ball size amount of dough and just roll it around in your hands. After you form a ball, go ahead and flatten it out. I like to use my thumbs. Now it should be a little bit soft, but it should be a little bit more dry too. I know that makes no sense, but if it's too soft, it's really hard to come back from. So I like mine a little bit more on the drier side. If you can feel it and move it around and it doesn't stick to your fingers, then it's pretty much good to go. Now it's time to roll. Take again a golf ball size amount of dough, make a circle or a ball, and then flatten it out using your thumbs. Flatten out the outer edges, leave more dough in the middle. Take your mung bean filling, place in the middle of your dough, and just begin to seal your dough. You want to pinch off any excess dough. You want to make this as tight as possible. And if you do like me here, you see how there's a little bit of space or showing there. Just take a little bit of dough and just fill in the space just like that. Again, less is more. Once you're done with that, you sealed everything nice and tight. Just roll it around again in your hands. Then you take a couple of drops of water, add into the palm of your hands, roll the ball around in the water, get it nice and moist, and then you must dry your hands with like a paper towel before you drop it into the sesame seeds. If you don't, the sesame seeds will stick to your hands and it gets really messy. Once most of the surface is nicely coated, you pick up the sesame ball and you begin to press the sesame seeds into the ball. This is going to help it stick and adhere really, really well. And you're done. Proceed with the rest of your sesame balls. Now we fry. I've dropped in my sesame balls one at a time. This is about, the oil's at 325 degrees and I've added about an inch or so of vegetable oil. And just, you want to add enough sesame balls in there to where you should be able to get in with a pair of chopsticks and be able to move them around nicely. I believe that it gives the most even and brown coating or color to them is if you can move them around and there's enough room in there to do that. So after about 10 minutes, they're done. And if you let the oil go below 300 degrees, then you will end up with really greasy balls. So try not to do that. And I don't know about you, but I don't like greasy balls. Do you? So a good fresh fried sesame ball should be slightly crispy on the outside when you bite into it. Just like that, baby. So you want to flatten it out. That way it kind of redistributes the mung bean and you get a little bit of mung bean in each bite. And the inside should be slightly soft and chewy. It is just so, so good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks so much for watching.